Today in my devotions, I read another passage in Ecclesiastes. It was Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verses 2 and 3. And it said this: absolute futility, says the teacher. Absolute futility. Everything is futile. What does a man gain for all his efforts that he labors at under the sun? And there's so much truth to this. We work so hard, and sometimes it means nothing. We're not recognized for what we do. We don't really gain what we think we should gain. And sometimes we actually do gain stuff. We gain more money. We gain, a higher position, whatever it may be. But ultimately, it's futile because we don't take it with us. It doesn't, when we leave this earth, it doesn't go with us. You see, the question, I believe, isn't about what's the use, what good does it do us to labor. I think the question should be, where should I put my focus? Where is my priority? What is the most important to me? Why am I doing what I'm doing? These are the questions that need to be answered. And if we're honest with ourselves, I believe that the futility comes in when we're focused on ourselves. And even as children of God, so often our labors and our work is to gain something for us, whether it's a higher position, whether it's more money, whether it's a nicer car, whether, it's a better family, whatever it may be. The focus is on us and satisfying the worldly lusts and the things that, satisfying ourselves through the things of this world. And that is futile for a couple reasons. One, the things of this world never truly satisfy. We never really truly have the contentment that we think we're going to get if we attain them. Once we get them, it's not enough. I heard about somebody who's rich and he was asked, how much money is enough? And he said, a little bit more. In other words, it's never enough. Once you get into that mode, it's never enough. You can never be satisfied. And so I believe we need to start asking the questions, what is my priority? Why should I be doing this? Why should I get up in the morning and go to work? Why should I go to school and get a better education? These are the questions we need to ask. And if we can't say to serve my God, to help people to know Him better, then we have our priorities messed up. If we change our focus, we don't always have to change what we're doing. Sometimes what we're doing is fine, but we need to change our focus. Are we focused on serving God? Are we focused on glorifying Him? Are we focused on helping others see their need for Jesus, helping them to find the way to have an eternity in heaven with Him? What is our focus? We have to be very careful of what we make a priority in our life. Jesus told us in Matthew chapter 6, verses 19 to 20, don't collect for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy them and where thieves break in and steal them, but collect for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust destroys and where thieves don't break in and steal. You see, Jesus seems like, looking at the two passages, is answering Solomon's question. This is what you need to do. If you want your labors to have meaning, if you want your labors to mean something, you need to labor for God. We need to get up each morning and commit our day to God. Lord, commit my activities today to you. I commit everything that I do, my work, my schooling. If you're a housewife, the things that you do each and every day. Commit everything to God. And ask God to help you to glorify Him in all that you do, in everything that you do. If we do this, if we can commit ourselves to God, if we could focus on Him, then what we do is not futile. Because when we get to heaven, when we stand before God, when we are, at the time of judgment, We're going to be judged on what we did for him. He's never going to ask us about our cars. He's never going to ask us about our social status. He's never going to ask us about our education. It's only what we did for him. This is such an important point that we need to get right. We need to make sure that we are serving God in everything that we do, that we are working as unto God and not man. As we do this, our life will have meaning. As we do this, there will be a satisfaction and a contentment in our lives that we've never known in any other way when we're doing anything else. Love God first, put him first in everything, and see what a difference that makes in your life here and now. If this video in any way has encouraged you or helped you, please like, share, and subscribe, and may God bless you always.